What is up, everyone? I'm hoping that you're good. I've got an interesting, or rather, whatever, just a video. I've got a video for you guys about the shop. So, remember, we moved from one side to this, still in the same building, but yeah. So, anyways, the new setup, we had to build this wall and then make an opening over there. So it's still not done yet because they still have to put a door here, just a proper door, because that one is a butler outside and this is the gate which is remote controlled. So as for this place here in this corner, there's nothing that we could do. I don't know what we'll use it for. Maybe we'll rent it out or something, because there's a pillar here. That's the pillar of the building, because there's an upstairs thing here there. So we couldn't demolish this pillar or anything, so it had to stay there. So that section by that corner, it is just there. Anyways, this is the counter. So we preferred to go with the high counters as that side before, because it's much safer. Yeah, and now we've got almost everything behind the counter, unlike when we were that side. So laptops and consoles, whatever, will be behind there, even in those glass cabinets. Yeah, so this one came with a safe. Yeah, there's a safe down there. I don't know what will be hidden there, but anyways, it's also part of it. And then for the printing and stuff, we'll put it over here on this counter. So that's pretty much the front. That is pretty much the front. Then coming back, so as you can see, we still have to do the connection of the lighting, because that box is connected to the old light system, same as that one over there and these ones over here. That's why it's kind of dark here. So we still have to do the wiring for that, same as the fibers. So if you look at that small black wire, that's our fiber coming from the outside. So we still have to wire it properly. Yeah, that I'll probably do it when I'm doing the cameras and the speakers for the shop. As you can see, they actually did this partition, but then they haven't painted it yet. So he did what is it called, polyfilling and whatever, skimming, so that it becomes smooth, and then it will be ready for painting after he does the sand, peppering, whatever. This section will have just one technician working here. The one will be immediate from the front. So things like windows installation, whatnot, we don't need them to come all the way to the back. Over here, I'll probably use it for. There's still one of two things I will probably do. If we leave the kitchen that side, we'll have to make our own kitchen over here. So we'll put our stuff in this, and in these cabinets, as you can see, there's a lot of them. So you can see I don't know what this guy was doing now. He just left the router hanging over there. So that's our box for the fiber from the ISP, and that's the router for the Wi-Fi. So these Ethernet wires, one is going to the front, the blue one is going all the way to the back to where we are. So it's also got this desk over here. Probably would have been nice to put a microwave over there or things like that. Yeah, you can see even the wires for the switch for the light is still open there. The TV box is still open over there. We had to literally put our own TV box, move the power from that side. So the power was drawn straight from Eskom. I did that, I think, about 2 months ago when I was still in the other shop. And then we had to move from there and come here. So I had to call the one guy to come and move it. So this is the supply from Eskom. Yeah, and then it gets to be distributed to all over the building, all over the shop. So this is gonna be the section that I was talking about, to be for the one technician, and just the kitchen area over there. As you can see, the mini fridge is over there already. And then coming over here, Here I'm gonna put a shelf which goes all the way up to the top. So that's why so right now you can see they also did the same thing that they did for that partition, but this is actually the wall to the outside. So it's gonna be painted tomorrow. The plugs are already set and they are working. Only the light is left up there. So that's why the switch is open over there. And then we'll put that cabinet over here. That shelf comes with a working desk, so another maybe 2 or 3 technicians can even sit here. Yeah, so making it an L, yeah, 3 technicians can sit. Underneath here we still have to finish, because you can see what we did is we put mesh of this type of mesh all around the stairs, because these stairs they go spiraling up, going upstairs. So first we put the mesh, so we still have to put the mesh through these gaps. After we put the mesh, then we can close it with board. So the board has been set, but it hasn't been he hasn't drilled it in with these metal screws, because these metal screws are going straight into the mesh or the stairs themselves, so that the board is more intact. Then after that he will just skim it and make it smooth. So once this is done, we're gonna use the section underneath as storage, because that's a lot of space. Actually, we're gonna store our stuff here. Yeah, while the laptop covers and parts, we'll store them on the shelf, which will be going all the way up here. So coming this side, this is where we're gonna put our workshop. So yeah, at the moment there's just a lot of junk. These are just wires, batteries and whatnot. So we'll probably set up our workshop here for a reason that I'm going to explain soon. And then these cabinets, as you know, they will just go to the end. So if you can see here, the room from Eskom, from the main supply, this is the old TB which was here. Now they cut the power for the whole building, and then we had to do our own separate power supply. So you can see this is one that's supplying one shop, and that's for another shop, and that's for another shop. So there's 3, then the rest they are no longer working. So there's actually just 3 supplies for shops. So you can see here also the plugs are done. One plug you put there today, and one is behind here, so you can see with the trunking there going up. And then he was left with making the lights for this room. Yeah. So once he's done with that, put the trunking there, then they paint the place. Another plug is set here, then I believe there's another plug here. Yeah, there's one more over there. Then you just have to finish clearing up the old DB box, and that'll be it. So that Ethernet wire, you can see it's coming here, going through into this room where we are currently working from. So yeah, if it could either go like that the repair room becomes here, or we make a second workshop here. So if we're making a second workshop here, this one still maintains as our main repair room. So as you can see, it's already set. We've got one desk for one technician there, and that's me starting here all the way making that 10. So this is the shelf which I was talking about, this cabinet. So you remove it all, it goes and sits over there with those 2 workstations there. Reason being, if we are keeping this room and they are charging us an exorbitant price, the thing is they didn't tell us what they decided to do was to let us settle in first. After we've settled in, then they just changed the price for the rent. They're like, you should pay 5,000 rand more, which is a lot. That's like adding my house rent on top of the rent that I'm already paying, because my house rent is almost like 5,000 rand. So this was a nice room, really, but we'll have to just remove all our shelves, take them to that room. As you can see, it's got a nice kitchen which is actually set up. Yeah, so this is where if we're gonna keep this room, this becomes our main repair room, and then probably TVs and stuff will fix them from that other room. Or we could just move everything to that room and just maintain our low rent, because you can see even this shelf wasn't even here. This cabinet where we're now putting motherboards and stuff, it wasn't here. After we've already set it up and we've spent money putting electricity and lighting in this room, then they decide to like change the price. So we're still deciding on that, whether we're gonna keep this room or not. So most customers also, they tend to think that we're just delaying their repairs. That's all repairs which needs to be done. So you can see we put laptops in plastic bags and then we arrange them like that so that they don't scratch each other. Yeah, but that's a lot of work that we still have to do. Only a few items have actually, quite a lot actually, because that entire section is fixed. Yeah. Then that one over there and the one at the bottom, those are pending repairs. So it is quite a lot of work that we have to do. Yeah, and on top of that, we've got multiple TVs. So you can see there's a TV there, there's a TV there, there's a TV over here, there's a TV which is open right now. So once I'm done with that, I'll move to the next one, until I finish. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it with the shop, guys, at the moment. Yeah, just waiting for these guys to come and paint, but it's raining right now, so I know this is dry. This is dry because it was a bit wet yesterday, so it managed to dry. But I don't know about the paint now. Yeah. So once they come, they paint, then we can decide whether to keep the other room or not. I was thinking we could keep the other room and then we use this for teaching people how to fix. Yeah. Just run a little academy and teach people how to fix. But yeah, with my other technician going on leave for a month, that will be tricky, because that means I'll be the only one that gets to be doing the job of fixing and the job of teaching as well. Anyways, yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in another video. So that's the passageway which goes to the bathrooms that side. Yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys in other videos. Probably I'll be recording from here now, or whichever that happens. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you in another video. Cheers and goodbye.